to the channel. Today I'm gonna do another favorite video because it is the end of November. So November is actually my birthday month, so it's a very exciting month because I am 33. Wow, I'm always very excited about birthdays. I don't know why. I've never been, some people are very like, oh my god, I'm 33 or whatever. But I'm never sad about turning older. I'm always really excited about turning older for whatever reason. I don't know why, but that's just me. So I've put together a very random selection of random things. There's like makeup, skincare, book, body, whatever. It's just random that I want to talk about because it's the ones that I've been reaching literally almost every day in November. So yeah, I just want to talk about it. Some of these items shouldn't come as a surprise because I think if, in my few previous videos I've talked about them already. But yeah, so I put them on my bed because I got no space around me. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with makeup. So I'm gonna start here, which is shouldn't come as a surprise, is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. This is the only foundation that I use all throughout November. Actually, even October, I use only this one. I use the color Ivory. It's really good coverage. It makes my skin looks amazing. And actually, if I don't use this, or whether I use this or not, everyone can tell. Actually, even like one of the girl that I work with, she'd be like, oh, your skin is so glowy today. And I'm like, oh, actually I'm using Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation today. So yeah, so this has been my go-to. The next item will also be an Hourglass one, which is this one. So it's an Hourglass Ambient Palette. This is an old one. This is actually a gift from a friend of mine. So it's these are the colors. These are the two that I keep going towards for this month for my blush color. I'm sure they have a newer version of this, which is, I think it's like in like a more like metallic packaging. So if you want to, I don't know if it's gonna be the same color inside, but this is the one that I've just been really liking this. I don't know why, but this month this is just my blush color and highlighter. And next one. The next one is an eye palette. So this is an oldie for me because I've had it for a long time. So it's a Urban Decay Naked Heat. And the reason why I love this palette so much is because of this. All the colors are like neutral color. So it's very sort of like a brick orange, brick red, burnt red color, which I really like. For any makeup, for me, I tend to always go neutral color no matter what, like whatever palette I buy. I feel like I always gravitate towards anything that's neutral. So this has been like a really like a staple favorite for me, but this month, because of like weddings, there is also like birthday parties, so I've just been really using this palette very much, quite often. Anyway, it's really good. I really like it. The other one that is a makeup item is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. There's actually this one and there's the coconut one as well, which I really love and enjoy using. I used the original one to spray my beauty blender with, so I can just really easily spread my stick foundation. This has been so good, and I've just been really loving their Prep and Prime spray. So I have, yeah, I think I've got an empty and I've got a bottle that I just bought. So yeah, really like this one, you guys. Is that all for makeup? Yes, that's all for makeup. Moving on to skincare. I have like a few different essence. Like for example, last month I've talked about the Laneige Cream Skin, but this month I've been really enjoying the Neogen Real Ferment Micro Essence. This one is a lot lighter in texture compared to the Laneige, which is like a more milky texture. This one's just like a straight watery texture. I love to layer it like 2-3 times for my skin. I tend to use this more during the day because I do still use my Laneige for nighttime. I really appreciate that it doesn't have any scent or anything, so it just doesn't bother me, so I just really use it daily, like without even thinking. It's just kind of like, yeah, and then just use it straight away. So it's really good for if you have like sensitivity to like fragrance, for example. This one's really good because it doesn't have any fragrance. So that one. The next one is the Drunk Elephant B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Serum. I used to use them with the C for My Day serum together, like 1 pump each, but lately I've just been enjoying the B-Hydra on its own. I use it at night just as an additional hydration for my skin. I would use it as a layer piece to like before I put on my like glycolic or my retinol serum. So this has just been like a perfect additional hydration, which I really like. I always appreciate the fact that there is no scent to this to any of Drunk Elephant products. So yeah, so this one's a really good one. I really like it. I've been using it all throughout November. I'm pretty sure this is gonna go bye-bye very, very soon, so might need to top up soon. And in terms of exfoliation, I do really enjoy an acid exfoliation, but also I recently discovered an enzyme exfoliation, which is this one by Elemis. So this one is the papaya enzyme peel. It's a enzymatic cream exfoliator. So I been really enjoying this because I feel like I do go to my esthetician once a month, where I would do like a proper deep exfoliation, like microdermabrasion and la-di-da. But for at home, when I want to really pamper myself, I actually do enjoy just using like a cream that would like an exfoliating cream. So this one's been really, really good. It's really gentle for the skin. It has a very light sort of like fruity scent because it is a papaya based one, but it's really, really easy to use, I think, in my opinion. Because you just apply it after you clean your skin. You just apply a thin layer and then you wait 10-15 minutes and then you just kind of watch a few YouTube videos and then you just rinse it off. Super easy, so I really been enjoying this a lot. And then in terms of sunscreen, I know that I've used the Missha and the Ultraviolet, which I really like because they're really nice and watery, really light. But actually this month I've tend to gravitate towards this one, which is the COSRX Aloe Soothing Sunscreen. It's a bit more thicker compared to the Sun Essence from Missha or even the Ultraviolet, but I've actually been really enjoying using this. Even though it's a little bit thicker, it doesn't have any scent to it. So I think if you are more sensitive to fragrance, this one's probably a much better option for you. It is super affordable, you guys, like any COSRX product. So yeah, really like this. And then should we go to body? Yeah, I think so. So this one is the L'Occitane Homme Provence Almond Supple Skin Oil. I've been enjoying using oil. I know it's summer and it's supposed to be like really hot, but actually this November it hasn't been hot at all. There are 1 or 2 days that it's extremely hot and then suddenly it's like extremely cold. So I've just been enjoying it. But anyway, this is a dry oil anyway, so it doesn't bother me. So I basically use it straight after shower. Just spray it all over my legs and body, and then it has the best almond smell ever. It smells so good. This smells like marzipan, or it just smells really delicious. So I've just been liking using this like every day. So yeah. Oh, this is exciting. So this is the Byredo Tulip Mania hand lotion, 450 ml. So I know I bought this mid-November. So technically I haven't used it all throughout November, but ever since I got it, I use it every single day. When I went to Mecca, where I got it, I was looking at the Byredo hand cream in a tube. They cost $70, which I think it's like, wow, ridiculous. And then walked around the store for a bit and saw this. This one is 450 ml hand lotion, and it was only $69. So I was like, why do they sell the tube for $70 and this for like 16? Like, I don't understand. Anyway, it's okay. I got it. It smells, the scent is very light, floral. That's very, very light. It's not like, it doesn't assault my nose in any way. So it's really, really nice. Yeah, I've just been, ever since I got it, I've just been using it every day. And the scent actually lasts for a long time as well, which I really appreciate. So there we go. Next, something that smells good, continuing on that trend. This one is the perfume that I've literally used every day. Is the Le Labo Another 13 Eau de Parfum. First got it on the 11th of July. It has a date here because when you buy it, they actually put the label for you with your name and the date that you purchased it and where you purchased it. So this one is, if you never tried Le Labo fragrances before, a lot of them are quite strong. Like for example, the Santal 33, it's like almost like had that leather scent. But these ones are actually super gentle. It just had that fresh scent. So I really, really enjoy using this like every day. I think, I don't know if it's like, sometimes for me, I wear fragrances depending on what the weather is like. So if it's like a bit more colder, I tend to go for like a more like deeper musky amber frankincense sort of scent. But like when it's like a little bit more like a spring summery type, I like the lighter fragrance. But anyway, this, I literally bought it in winter and I've just been using it all throughout, so it's really, really good. Ew. Oh, I can't reach. Okay, so this is actually a hair serum that I have been loving and using since October up until now, November. This is the Mise en Scène Perfect Serum. It looks like this. So this is like a Korean hair care brand. The scent is actually reminds me of like just like a normal argan oil scent. This one's like a really good hair oil. It's like a dry oil. I apply it to wet hair. Like after I shampoo, I would just sort of like obviously after conditioner, I would just like apply them on the roots before I blow dry my hair. It's been really, really good. I've noticed how good it is after a few people actually mentioned that, oh, your hair is super shiny, what have you been using? And I'm like, I've used the same shampoo, I've used the same conditioners, this is the only one that's I've added to my hair care routine. So yeah, this is good. And literally I've used it October and November and it's not even like halfway. I just use one pump every day. I shampoo every day. I know it's bad, but I shampoo every day. I just do. Anyway, so yeah, this is really, really good. Oh, okay, so these ones are candles that I have been burning all throughout. Every night I would like go home, and for me, when I turn on the candle, it's been like, it's like, yes, it's me time. I switched off. Like that's my, like, that's when you turn on candle, you switch off from the day and you reset your day. So the one that I've been burning every single night this month is this one from Diptyque. It's called Mimosa. I got this, I think I got it maybe more like July or something, or August, but this has been the ones that I've been lighting up. I really like Diptyque candle because the scent is very light, it's not too strong. I do enjoy a strong fragrant candle like the Byredo Bibliothèque, for example. It's like really nice and strong. I really like that as well, for maybe more so for winter time, but because it's like a little bit hotter, I do enjoy this sort of light floral mimosa scent. So as you can see, like, it's because I burn it like every day, sometimes I fell asleep to it. Dangerous, do not do it, but make sure you're awake and aware before you like let your candle burn all night. But yeah, so it's kind of like almost finished. But yeah, anyway, I really like this scent. What I like about the diptych candle is that I can reuse the bottle for something else. I bought my base candle and then I use it as my brush holder. I don't know, maybe I can use this for something else. I'm just excited. I think by the end of December I would finish this already. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I've been liking. And okay, so books. Oh no, just one book. I am a huge reader. I read often and a lot. I've got this thing here is like a giant tall bookcase. So bit of a nerd, but apart from reading, I really enjoy history, and I really love learning about like ancient history or even like modern history. I just really love history. And another topic that I have a huge love for is art. So this book is actually, I found this in like the store that I work with. I asked everyone, I'm like, do you know whose book this is? And nobody say anything. So I was just like, okay, this is a topic that I'm super interested in, so I'm just gonna take the book home with me. I literally finished reading this book in 3 days, three nights. Oh, I mean, with sleep in between, of course, and work. But yeah, so if this book happens to belong to any of you that are watching, let me know. I am happy to give it back to you. But it's just a topic that really interests me. So it's called In Montmartre, Picasso, Matisse, and the Birth of Modernist Art by Sue Rowe. So if you love history and if you love art the way I appreciate and love art and history, this is a really good book. It's kind of it's a really interesting the way that it is told from a perspective of the artist. So she used like, oh, he's down at the door, Picasso and blah blah blah, finding it, blah, like things like that. So she is writing it through their point of view type of thing. And I really like, it's kind of like, even though it's kind of imaginary, but it's based on a real event, and it's just it's an interesting imaginative dialogue between two great artists like Picasso and Matisse. So anyway, so I think it's a really good, interesting book for someone who appreciate art, who loves art, and who loves a little bit of history. It's a really good book. So yeah, this one's really, really good. Yeah, so that's everything for November. It's very random, but I just literally like pick everything that I like been really liking for this month. Like I said, it's my birthday month, so I have decided to really stick to a resolution and really trying to do the best I can from now onwards to do the right thing for the environment. So I have been, I mean, this is like not it's a favorite because it's like a book that I keep going back and forth to. Oh, hold on. Now you know I'm wearing pajamas as I make this video. Anyway, so the reason why I want to show you these two books, because these two books have kind of inspired me to do something a little bit more environmentally friendly. It's something that I kind of think about. Anyway, so the reason why I have been looking into reading this type of book is because I want to learn more about a more sustainable lifestyle. So I have decided that I will try my best to eat less meat as much as I can possibly do. Of course, I have, like I said, this year I've turned, this month I am 33, and 33 years of my life I've eaten meat. Grow up in Asia, movie. I mean, it's meat is just part of the culture. So I think for me to go cold turkey, no pun intended, no pun intended, go cold turkey and completely strip meat off my diet will be something that really hard to do. I'm sure there's people that can do it, but I think it'll be very hard. So the idea for me is to try to do as much as I can to make the right choice by eating as little as possible. So I have been cooking a lot from home, and every time I go to work, I've been bringing my lunchbox to work because I've been just cooking healthy vegetarian dish at home. Um, but the first book that I want to show you, I actually bought this book. It's called The Global Vegan, by Ellie Boulin. So the reason why I've got a favorite author, which is a plant-based diet author called Deliciously Ella. So I really like her book. I do use a lot of her recipe, but the reason why I picked this one up because a lot of the recipes in there's a lot of Asian inspired recipe, and because I already have that palette, that Asian palette in terms of what I like to eat, I think this one's like an easier inspiration. Hopefully in the future I hope to go, like, if I can go completely no meat, like meat free, I would love to do that. But for now I'm just slowly reducing my meat intake by just getting inspiration. So this has been a really inspirational book in terms of like finding recipes, just so I don't stick to like tofu and mushroom every day. I just want like varieties and just to make sure my food is just a lot more exciting. So I've just been really enjoying reading this one. Where am I gonna put this? Here. And the other one that the book that I've also recently picked up is actually this one, which is called The Vegan Style. This one is by Sasha Camilli. So it's not recipe book, so this one's more about talking about fashion, beauty, home, and travel, which are things that I love and enjoy. And you know, obviously, everything, you know, when you're trying to open your mind and open your heart and to become more aware of how you live your life, it's good to also educate yourself and do your research. And I think this is part of my research, so I get to learn a lot about, you know, the the fashion industry, the beauty industry, also like, you know, where your leather comes from, or like, and things of that nature, and how what you think, oh, this is like cruelty free, or it's free range, or the for example, as easy as eggs and chicken, and they roam around and they're allowed to live a great life, but obviously at the end of the day you still kill them. So whether it's for fashion, for food, or for whatever reason, so it's really important to just be aware. No matter, I think the idea for me this year is to really commit to make a lifestyle change. So I'm not gonna go cold turkey and do everything in the one go, but anything that will help me educate myself further, anything that would help me inspire myself further to go towards that goal that I want to achieve, I think it's a good thing. So so these two books have been really helpful, that helps me in terms of like my commitment for the future. So yeah, so this is the two. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for November favorites, and also a little bit of a birthday resolution / commitment for the future. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know if you have tried any of the products that I mentioned before. If you have, then I want to know what you guys think. If any of you who watch my videos who are like a vegan, or like already a vegetarian and blah blah blah, if you have any recipes that are good, please do share it with me. I would like to get as much inspiration as I can get to make this journey a hell lot easier, of course. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I just wanna make sure that everyone knows how much I appreciate whenever you guys like to watch and leave a comment on the videos. I'm literally doing these videos for myself. It's really fun for me. It's a good creative outlet. So I'm really, if one thing that I'm glad that I've just turned 33 and I've done something different, is that I finally commit to creating a video all the time and to put myself out there on YouTube. So it's kind of fun and I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, that's all I want to say. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.